Hey everyone, Sophia here for My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually recording this at the end of the video and I'm really happy with what I just did. This is not really a declutter with me video, it's more like organizing. I was back in the office today. Initially what I wanted to do was empty out shelves by moving all of my etiquette books upstairs to free up space to put the milk glass that's downstairs in anticipation of my getting the entertainment center out of the house. So I need space for those things. So that was initially the goal, was to do that, to declutter, move things around, try to have a different configuration as to where I'm putting stuff for the purpose of having the milk glass here on display. And as I was working in the office and decluttering and moving things around, I realized that as much as it's a good idea to have them here because the blue and the white looks really nice, I just don't like the idea of having collectibles here. Even though I would see them every day, it sounded great at the beginning, but nah. So what I did instead was move things around, so you're going to see a lot of shuffling, which is usual for me, in trying to make the office more functional. The one thing in particular that I really wanted to do was have my picture albums all in one place, which they were before, but the way they were on the shelf, I had to move some to get to one. And I've been doing a lot of videos lately on Patreon where I'm using family pictures. So I'm constantly going into the closet to look for pictures, getting albums out, and just the way it was set up, I could not put it back together in a way that was cohesive and was functional and made sense. So I decided I gotta redo this whole thing. Ultimately, what I'm looking for here is to have a space that is functional, where stuff is easy to reach, where I know where everything is, and when I'm editing, I don't have to move stuff away from my desk so that I have room. And be able to have all of the supplies for the household easy to access. The way I had it before, the boxes were like, you'll see, they were on the side, you had to tilt them to be able to pull them out. Now they perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just an organization video. I'm not using any fancy containers. I am not spending a dime. I'm just moving my stuff around in a way that makes more sense and frees up space. And matter of fact, I did free up quite a lot of space and decluttered some. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let's organize. Alright, let me get started. Very first thing I'm going to do is remove all of my etiquette books and bring them upstairs to my bookcase. So here they are, and I know it's quite a lot of books, but listen, I really love that. Let's look at the two on top. This is How to Live and Different Usages in the World. This is an etiquette book from France. So it's all about, you know, how to respond to letters. And this one is from 1940. This one is from the 20s. It's wonderful. This is called Vanity Edition, How to Behave Though a Debutante by Emily Post. Fantastic book. And it is from the 20s. Let me see. The Average Day of a Debutante. I love that kind of books. I know it seems silly, 1928. So cool. Yeah, it's quite a lot. This one I've shown you before, I'm sure. This one is from the 1800. It's a Victorian etiquette book. So I'm going to bring them upstairs. I'll meet you in my room. Do you remember in the last video I was telling you about how I used to put stuff, you know, after I decluttered, I put stuff on the stairs and then it stayed there for 2 weeks? There was a part of me right this minute that was willing to put all those stacks of books on the stairs right here to be brought up at a later time. I stopped myself because I know later time never happens. So we're gonna do this now. I have to do this now. And I also have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this thing. There used to be a lamp. I do like it, but I really can't keep everything I like. That's something I'm learning this year. Okay. Alright, the question is, do I want them stacked or do I want them standing? Standing is going to leave me a big space here. So I don't know. Etiquette for moderns. Correct social usage. Clothes with character. Better than beauty, a guide to charm. Manners made easy. Today's etiquette. Listen, there's a lot of people who actually collect etiquette books. It's not just me. The Perfect Hostess. A Guide to Elegance. Social Graces. Oh, this one is very good. It's the Tiffany's Table Manners for Teenagers. All right, we're not going to be looking at them, right? Let's just put the stuff where it belongs. If you're looking for 2 books to read about French culture before you go to France, if you ever go to France, 60 Million Frenchmen Can't Be Wrong is an excellent read. And then Entre Nous, A Woman's Guide to Finding an Inner French Girl. Really good book. They all fit. Yeah, they all fit. I mean, I'm not convinced about the circle thing here, but that's all right. I can think about it later on. All right, moving back down. So I'm looking at my closet here and I'm thinking of things that I can put on the top shelves. There are things that I want to keep, but do not need to reach for unless, you know, I'm actually looking for them. And the one thing that comes up are all those frames that we used to have hanging on the wall that I am not disassembling because they eventually will go back. I just got to do other stuff in the entryway. So I'm going to store them on that top shelf, which is difficult to reach and not tall enough for those blue boxes. And that leaves me more room here for other stuff. Okay. Grandma Grace's stamps. You know, the old 1930s school stamps. They can stay here. Okay, so this is where I have to be creative. In one of the boxes that I just put on the shelf that's easily accessible, I put all of my old planners. But right now I'm on digital planning. I'm not using those. I may go back to them at some point, but not yet. So they're gonna go somewhere else. But in that box, what I need to have access to is my old camera and accessories. So these can go in here instead. And I can use this box to put all of my camera accessories, you know, extra filters, extra batteries, stuff like that. Okay, that makes more sense. I told you I was going to shuffle stuff around, right? I don't like the break. So we're going to move those here. Alright, let's see if I can declutter some books. That can go upstairs. That can go upstairs. That can go upstairs. Okay, that's a notebook. I'm going to keep it here. This is all gardening stuff that can go upstairs. Alright, let me bring them up now. Not for anything, but I haven't decluttered anything yet. Okay, this thing. This is all stuff that's related to school and my license. I'm going to see if I can put it on the top shelf over there. So this is the top shelf above my desk, and I don't reach for it, but I have to keep this stuff because every 2 years I got to renew the license, and I got to be providing all of the, you know, history and certificates and whatnot that I've received. So I'm going to keep it here. That way I have it. But it's not in my way. Okay, I'm now left with this box. Oh, here I am again shuffling stuff around. I got a better idea. Since this is empty, I put them in there and I can leave that under my desk. So far I was able to remove all the books, put them where they belong, which was upstairs. And I now have all my boxes here again. And then at the bottom ones are the ones I need easy access to. This one is all family pictures on CDs, all the camera accessories, and at the bottom is all the thank you card and greeting cards. And initially I said I was going to put the photo albums above my desk, but it's just too hard to reach. So I'm putting them back here, but I have more room. So it's looking a little bit better. The problem is that those are not the same than these. They're about 3 inches longer. So they are difficult to place. I'd rather have them standing, but it just doesn't work out standing. So I'm going to keep them that way. And then these 3 here, they actually need to be emptied out into albums like that. Eventually what I'm going to do is probably buy albums that are all the same, all the same size, and all take 12 by 12. So that way I have a uniform look, but I'm not there yet. Then I have this shelf here that has pretty much nothing. This needs to go upstairs in the attic where we store all of the toys and stuff. This can go in Willie's room. This I don't use anymore, so far that's my only declutter. And I have to tackle what's here. It's getting ridiculous. Moving those back in here. Because why not just put those 2 boxes here, since they match. Now I have a true wall of boxes. Okay. This is looking much more organized. Okay, so now we're gonna address the stuff that actually needs to be decluttered. Brand new box of 5 folders, an empty box. I have 2 computer bags. I'm letting go of this one. I'm keeping this, but it's got to go in the other closet. Okay, so the next one is this, and that's the spare labels. Don't need this for my thermal printer, so that's going to go in supplies. So this is supplies. My work planner is a file fax. This is extra stuff. This is the puncher. That's going to go in supplies. All right, let's tackle this. This I got to keep handy. That is the extension for my work laptop. I'm going to put it in that basket. This is Scott's old backpack thing. More pictures. seeing progress because I now have everything with its own place. Hey, for those of you who are new, you're probably looking at this and thinking like, why does she have so many supplies? I want you to know that this is about 20% of what I used to have. You guys who've been here for a long time, you remember the pens? I mean, really, this is it. Everything that I found in the house, I've been bringing back either on my desk or in this box. So there's technically no more pens, except in the kids' rooms. So I think I'm done, pretty much. And I will put a curtain back on. This is relocate. This is trash. This is everything I'm letting go of today. It's not too much. It's a bunch of pens, boxes, and all of this stuff here, and the extra bag that I don't need, and the wooden box. No use for it. I don't even want to think about what else I could do with it. It's gotta go. And this is what it looks like on the after. So I pretty much emptied everything here. I put my mini Lini photo printer right here because it's wireless. I can actually, I don't even have to put it down. This is all the notebooks that I need, and then everything here is reorganized. The big deal was this. I really emptied out and reorganized this, and I'm very happy with it because now I have access to all of my albums when I need them. The shelf on top is pretty much empty. There's really not much in there. Keeping a couple of stuff, you know, pebbles and whatnot. All of the office supplies are here, the small one. The big ones are in this drawer right here. The bottom box is the old iPads. All our bags are put together This is CDs. This is all camera equipment. This is all cards, all albums here. And then Jill's thing is right here. And then I finally got all the boxes together because I was able to remove all the books. So now I have a wall of boxes. Except for the top here, that's just a storage area. So I know it was not a major transformation with regards to, you know, the setup, but it's amazing how when you start thinking about real estate space and strategic positioning of things in your office, you really can manipulate and move, shuffle, if you want to call it shuffling, things around in a way where it's automatically a more functional space. And this space right now is great. I have everything I need when I do YouTube and Patreon videos or Etsy right here. I don't have to go anywhere else. I have all of our paperwork, including my school paperwork, is all there. Everything that's related to supply is there. Everything that's related to pictures is here, with a few decorative items here and there that I'm not ready to let go of. But it's all strategically positioned in a way where it's grouped together. I don't have multiples all over the place. And I emptied out pretty much the whole space above there. So if I ever need more space, either I'm having more albums or more electronics, anything like that, I have 2 full shelves I can use. I have 1 full shelf I can use over there, and probably more space, but this is just perfect for me for now. I'm happy. I know it doesn't look like much, right? But I'm happy. This is looking great. Now I'm definitely going to put the curtain back on. I believe I have the tension thing, and I have a curtain that I really like. I don't know if I've tried it before. I think I did it. It may have been too short. The one with the flowers and hot pink and stuff, you remember? But I'm sure I can find something downstairs to put a curtain right here. I don't want to put the door back on because the issue with the door is that it was constantly banging on this. I'd rather have the space like this. This is great. I'm happy. Okay, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner and click that bell button so you get notified every time I post a new video. You can share the video if you know somebody who needs inspiration to kind of like shuffle their things around and reorganize their small office. I'm not doing anything on Scott's side. That's half of the room is his. He does whatever he wants with his space. But my space, I needed it to be really, really organized and functional. So, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Bye.